Ladies and gentlemen, I've decided and I felt I should tell you and all my fellow Americans, as soon as I was certain in my mind and in my conscience that was the right thing to do. I've learned already that many difficult decisions have come to this desk. I must admit, many of them do not look like the hypothetical questions I've answered freely and perhaps too fast on previous occasions. My customary policy is to try and get all the facts, consider the opinion of my countrymen, and to take counsel on my most valued friends. But they seldom agree, and in the end, the decision is mine. To procrastinate, agonize, and wait for a more favorable turn of events that may never come, or more compelling external pressures that may as well be wrong as right, is a decision of sorts and a weak and potentially dangerous course for a president to follow. I promise to uphold the Constitution, to do what is right as God gives me to see the right, and to do the very best I can for America. I have asked for your help and your prayers, not only when I became president, but many times since. The Constitution is the supreme law of our land. It governs us as citizens by our actions. Only the laws of God, which governs our consciences, are superior to it. As we are a nation under God, I am sworn to uphold the laws with the help of God. And I've sought such guidance, searched my conscience with special diligence to determine what the right thing is with respect to my predecessor in this place, Richard Nixon, his loyal wife, and family. Theirs is an American tragedy which we all played a part in. It can go on and on and on. Someone must write an end to it. And I've concluded that only I can do that, and if I can, I must. There is no historic or legal precedent which I can turn to in this matter. None that precisely fit the circumstance of a private citizen who resigned the presidency of the United States. But it is common knowledge that serious accusations and allegations hang like a sword over the former president's head, threatening his health as he tries to reshape his life, a great part of which was spent in service of this country and by mandates of its people. After years of bitter controversy and divisive national debate, I've been advised, and I'm compelled to conclude, that it would take many months, and perhaps even more years, before Richard Nixon could obtain a fair trial by jury in any jurisdiction of the United States under the governing decisions of the Supreme Court. I deeply believe in equal justice for all Americans, whatever station or former station. The law, whether human or divine, is no respecter of persons, but a respecter. The law is a respecter of reality. As president, my primary concern is with the greatest good of all Americans, whose servant I am. As a man, my consideration is to be true to my convictions and my own conscience. My conscience tells me clearly and certainly that I cannot prolong the bad dreams that continue to reopen from a chapter that is closed. My conscience tells me that I, the president, have the constitutional power to firmly close and seal this book. My conscience tells me that it's my duty not merely to proclaim domestic tranquility, but to use every means I have to ensure it. I know.
With all my I know.
No, it's the last paragraph first.
I do believe
with all my heart, mind, and spirit that I, not as president, but as a humble servant of God, will receive justice without mercy if I fail to show mercy. Therefore, I, Gerald R. Ford, President of the United States, hereby have granted and invited presidents do grant full, free, and absolute pardon to Richard Nixon.